That's what I would do. Come within 1 inch of his face when you swing that thing. Just be like, hey Dad, guess what?
Must be interesting to have like a group of rich golf friends who go out on the weekends. Go to the vineyard.
It's probably fucking boring. Golf is so good. You play golf?
I got dragged out once.
It's mad boring.
It was bad. I did not like it.
You should play airsoft. Rich people should play airsoft.
That'd be funny.
If you were rich, why wouldn't you get a cool hobby like playing airsoft or paintball? Milsim.
Yeah.
Imagine a rich guy doing Milsim airsoft.
That might be the most expensive sport.
It's funny that that's the most expensive sport and it's the most appealing to like poor people.
Yeah.
Same thing with RC cars. RC cars are really funny because you think they're gonna be fun, but then it's like it's just this thing that's like greasy and covered in this greasy metal thing.
Yeah.
And if you take it outside, it's just covered in dirt. And poor people like love RC cars for some reason. And there's like YouTube videos where it's like, this is a $10,000 RC car, and it's just this like noisy fucking thing jumping over some dirt. And like the guy's like in the most poverty-stricken garage of all time, making it. Oh, cool, waterfall. Yeah, I made this. Hey, give me that. It's down here.
Have you noticed like the older dudes who like RC planes?
Yeah, that's another pathetic hobby. I'm sorry. I know it sounds cool. I'm sorry if anybody out there really likes RC planes, but it's like it's just like a pathetic hobby.
I like the footage where they're like filming them and it looks like a real plane.
Oh shit! What the fuck is that?
It's a zombie.
Does that thing have devil horns on its head? What the fuck?
Joe Visitor with the 15 says 34-year-old recently laid off but also trying for a baby with a significant other in the same boat. Both considering joining the armed forces. Is this a dumb decision considering the news around Poke?
What's Poke? Is that the state trooper that fucked all the guys or something?
I thought I was American.
What's Poke?
I don't know. Pokemon?
Pokemon?
Pokeball?
Pokemon?
I don't know. I mean,
you don't want to join the. You don't want to do that. You don't want to join the army. That's retarded.
especially the Canadian.
And I don't know how it is in the Canadian Armed Forces, but in the U.S., any woman in the Armed Forces is like fucking everybody.
Yeah. Facts. That's so true.
That's like information that I shouldn't even know. I literally, back in the day on OkCupid, matched with some chick that was like on a submarine.
Oh yeah.
And she would just tell me how like she and the other girl, it was like a contest, like the girls to see how many like guys they could fuck.
Yeah.
And that's just how it is. So I would not imagine that in the Canadian Army it's any different. I would not want to do that. The poverty and having a kid thing, just have a kid. Like you're in Canada, there's this whole like support system set up for poor people to leech off the government, leech off of productive people, like food stamps and stuff like that. I'm sure in Canada it's even more goodies and treats than you get in the U.S. Just do it. Fucking be an unabashed poor person.
Yeah, I'd rather be poor than military.
If you have a woman that that's a good point. It's better to be poor than in the military.
Any day.
But if you have a woman, it depends on her. If she's good enough, if you have a girl that's good enough, lock her down. Just go do it. Just get it done. Get it in there, okay? But make sure it's a girl that's good enough. That's what people have a lot of problem with. People have this problem. They get caught up in the hotness. They get distracted by how pretty a girl is. They don't realize that she fucking feet stink. She's dragging her nasty, dirty pussy around all over the place. You don't want that, okay? And I mean figuratively too. I'm talking about figuratively. You don't want some sick cow that's awful to have around you. You want the good stuff. But if you find it, knock her up. Do it. Go. Don't think about the cost of it. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Who cares? Oh, we're poor. We had to eat beans this month. Whatever. Just eat the beans.
I grew up really poor. It was actually pretty fun at times when you were poor as a kid. You know? So, and it's not like your kids will be poor forever. Unless you just suck forever.
The only thing that's bad about yeah,
You know, like
you suck forever. The only thing that's bad is like putting your kid in daycare, and if you have to work 2 jobs, no one can be home with them. That's bad. Sure, try to avoid that if possible, but leech off the welfare state, hardcore as much as you can.
Joe
Why
Visitor,
not?
thank you for the 15, and good luck to you, man. Bless you. Throw Dust, thank you for the 20. That's big, Throw Dust, thank you, man. Young Rich Stoner with the 15 says, Sam, give Jet a raise for the consistently pleasant streams. Also, in Anissa's own words, Sam, you are a scorpion, and Ian is a fraud. Some kind of Muslim story fable, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think so, man. I think it's the opposite, my fellow. He's a fucking snake.
Oh, there we go. And what are you?
What do you think about that? I think he's a fucking snake.
There's a certain. I think he might be too foolish to be evil.
He's got an ego,
Yeah.
and he thinks he's a fucking like mastermind. And he definitely viewed me as a tool,
Yeah.
documentary subject, stepping stone, guy that he could eviscerate with his big brain in order to make fortune and stop calling him cuck, etc. That was his plan. So fuck that guy. And I'm not a scorpion either. If he, even Hassan Biker or iDubbbz, like the people I call out as a joke, like I'm willing to like horse trade with people. If you never hit me up and was like, hey man, can you leave me alone? I'd stop talking about it. Whatever. I don't care that much. But yeah, Scorpion, because I flipped it on him when he came out here to make me live in the house. I don't think so, Anissa. Bitch. Ho. Try again soon. It doesn't matter. Even your own family hates you, bitch. And this family hits me up. Her family, I've been hit up by her family members talking shit about her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Even your own family hates you, bitch. What does that say about you and how fucked up you are? They said that you used your Alzheimer's father as a dramatic prop. That's what Creator Clash 1 was for. It was for Alzheimer's or something like that. And Anissa was up there like, oh, I'm just so happy we can raise all this money for Alzheimer's. One of your own fucking family members hit me up and said you don't care that much about your father, and that you have like a strained relationship or something, and that you don't care about Alzheimer's. So fuck you, bitch, ho, slut, fucking slut, ugly slut. There's nothing worse than a slut who's ugly. I'll bust your teeth out, bitch. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's a joke.
In Minecraft, right?
Yeah. You play a video game with me, I'll mine your dirt. All right, honey.
That was the thing about iDubbbz, though. Like his prior stuff, I feel like there's something good in him because his old stuff was good.
How is he under the control? Let me see if that info is out. I don't want to dox my guy.
Oh no.
How?
No way, bro. It can't be real.
How do I get browsing up here?
Just go down to Chrome. Click it. Double click it. And then, yeah.
I got it.
Yeah. This is a crazy one.
What the hell is this?
Is that her last name?
He's taken her last name. Brother. They married in June. last name changed from Washburn to Joma. My brother, oh man, he is deeply in pain. Lost to Dr. Mike. And this is how much of a scorpion I am. I literally would have trained him to beat Dr. Mike too. And like done it in absolute good faith and like made a fun video with him about it. That's how big of a scorpion I am. Oh my god.
That's a dark one.
Oh!
It's hard to even laugh at that.
I think we gotta go back into our fantasy world of Minecraft. Just pretend this didn't happen. Oh, look, it's beautiful. Hey, the sun's out.
It's better.
Nothing to worry about.
We got a bunch stacked up here. You want to burn through these?
Yeah, go.
Captain Steele with 20. Hey Sam, discovering you and ND gave me so many laughs and joy. My societal thoughts went away, and I'm so very grateful. I'm 31. I wasted my 20s and have no money saved, but I have my GI Bill to use and milk. What trade should I get into?
We should do a video with Rocco and go through like a list of trades. Because I've never worked an honest day's work in my life. But I know that there's information to be had there. So look out for that. The next time we do a stream with Rocco, we're gonna go down the list and maybe find a guy that does this stuff too.
Yeah.
Like electrician, HVAC, plumber, welding. Like just go through everything.
Chat is like a mega consciousness.
That's
what
true.
I can tell, like whenever this gets brought up, the first thing I was expecting this, and it just happened. I was like, the first thing they're gonna say is HVAC, and someone just said HVAC.
I had a kid come up to me in Austin and say, I do HVAC now, and I make bank.
Was that the like the fair-haired kid that was kind of skinny?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like my OG old-time friend's like best friend now. He said the like get a skill video. He had a similar upbringing to me. Like he was kind of a welfare baby born in the state. He explained his full story to me. He said he got into HVAC and that was a good story. HVAC, man. Until that Rocco stream, look into HVAC. Chat says that's some good dough, and people are having a good time and living a good life off that. So, up next, 7 Mango Trees. Welcome back, sir. He says, "Can I make snacks with and for you, Sam? We'll never go hungry again." This is the guy. This is the zippy guy.
The zippy guy?
Do you want to tell him what we want?
Gum, right?
Yeah, Mango Trees, you sent a resume to me over email with a very impressive rap sheet. Could we do neurostimulant gum and call it zippy gum?
Yeah. Neurostimulant pre-workout gum. Well, actually, it shouldn't have, it should be light enough that you can chew it all day. It doesn't give you a heart attack. It shouldn't be like a pre-workout thing. An emphasis on nootropic effect.
Yeah.
Xylitol based flavoring, and yeah, call it zippy gum.
I like that. Mango Trees, I have your contact. We'll do like a call at some point. I have your information. You're in good hands. Hugh Richardson, welcome to Severe Beast. We got Ben Becker. Thank you for the 5. And Hard-Boiled Greg, thank you for the generous 10. We're just getting caught up here. We got a bunch of these. Holy moly with the 15. Sam, what do you think about the Ford GT90?
Is that the 90s one? Oh, that one's awesome. I love that car. I think sweet.
Damn, where do you get one of those?
Museum, Ford Museum. Yikes. Holy shit. That's awesome.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, this thing's cool. I think it's just a concept car. Actually, I'm positive it's just a concept car.
Cameron Heck with the 15. Hey, Sam, can you tell us about the lore of the 2070 paradigm shift?
I'm not sure there's any exciting lore about that. I wrote that with like a bunch of people. The commander, I think, helped write that.
Yeah.
My friend Wyatt helped write that. I went to his house. I think my friend Jordan helped write that. But there's not too much lore there. It's just I managed to sneak in by saying that I was a Somali war photographer, feminist guy, and they didn't question that because the event was Bird's Bees. It's got soy in it. No, thank you.
Can't do that.
No more. Soy be gone. But the event organizer was just like an Indian guy who didn't have it in him to question a professionally worded email.
When you showed up, to whatever the green room equivalent was, did you have your armor on?
Yeah.
That's crazy. And they still let you
Yeah.
There's a kid who showed up to Mondo Ween who found he sorts the exact same armor.
Oh, cool.
And that was his Halloween costume.
That's funny.
It was good. Sam, what are the plans for the music in World Peace 2? Are you guys getting Brian Ellis again, and will there be credits to the music videos?
There will be. We're not getting Brian Ellis again. There will be credits to the music videos. Yeah, I think so. We're gonna have music acts in there.
Eyes on the road. 15 says cuckoldry will spiritually slaughter whoever falls into such pitiful and loathsome state. Alan Crook with the 20. Have you guys tried one wheels? If so, what is your opinion? Got one last year. It's really fun, but I feel like a silly Billy whenever I ride.
Oh no, that's cool. Those things are cool. I mean, like motorcycle, like yeah, those are dope. Yeah. I want to get one of those.
I want one with like a boombox.
Yeah, those are cool. Don't let anybody rain on your parade if you're driving one of those around. That's funny. Just make sure it goes as fast as you possibly can.
You gotta juggle while you're on it.
Yeah.
To play with like a rave toy, one of the LED rave toys.
Do that.
That's the modern version of like an old guy in the 1910s juggling on a unicycle. Christian Lorenzo with 20 says, 26 years old, make 100K a year, but I'm feeling run down at my job. I like what I do, but I don't feel as motivated as I did a year or so ago. I do MMA plus gym on weekdays, plenty of chicks too. I do all of it. I feel like I'm in a rut.
Give the chicks a rest. That's not a good thing. Maybe try taking your job less seriously for a while. See if you can skate by without doing as good of a job. Keep up with the MMA. That's a good thing. But going out and banging a bunch of girls is not. It doesn't long term. That's not a good long term strategy. It's just try to grow out of that as fast as you can. Life is a lot easier when you have a person helping you, which is like not a slut. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. That kind of unlocks a lot if you have someone else that's on your side in every sense of the word, and like does half the work, or as close to half the work as a woman can be expected to do.
A-Rod with the 20. Hey, Sammy Sosa. Would you ever go back on Matt and Shane's secret podcast? Not sure if you venture out to New York for it. If you do, can you please wear those shoe lips that make you 6'9"?
Yeah. I should. I want to do that. I wonder if they would still have me on there. I'm going to New York on Thursday to try to get a cinematographer.
Yeah. Into the city?
Into the city, yeah.
When was the last time you were in the city?
Years ago.
Do you hate it?
Yeah, I really don't. I'm not a fan. Could definitely do without a city trip. But we might have a famous cinematographer guy helping out. That would be cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We got Emperor's Child with the 15. It's so sickening to see iCucks act like he's above edgy humor. Same with Klein. Love from Uzbekistan.
Thank you, my man.
Sir, how did you get a hold of those 15 American dollars? 15. Megalaxis with the 20. Hey, Jet, would you please read my message for Sam? Thank you. Sam, I heard you were looking for a cripple willing to fall out of a wheelchair. You probably already got that sorted, but I thought I'd give you a holler.
Now, this is a serious thing. If you're in a wheelchair and
we found a mine shaft.
What
the fuck?
Send me an email. Com98 client.
Noise.
Send proof that it's actually you, that you're in a wheelchair. Okay, I'm not not gonna post your picture online or anything, but I don't want to hear from a normal guy. I could be in a wheelchair. I don't want to hear that. Okay, this is actual guy in a wheelchair. Hit me up. We do need that for Wheelchair Pickup Artist 2, which is gonna be the best wheelchair pickup artist sketch yet. I think one of the lines is I tell him to point a gun at the girl. Let me actually open that up here, because it's pretty funny.
Lies with the 15 euros says movie. Yes, sir, it is.
Yeah.
Thank you for the 15, man.
Wheelchair. Wheelchair pickup. Get out of my fucking face, Adobe Reader. Oh, look at this.
Man, what happened?
Okay, here we go. Wheelchair pickup 2. Pickup artist Sam, big hat, cool hat, arguing with other stylists about how to dress him, then sending wheelchair guy out to pick up women. They're at a gym. So at a commercial gym, the wheelchair guy's talking to a girl, and I go up and I say, "I'm a big mean jock. Is that little squirt bothering you? What did you ever do, man? How high can you jump? Hit the gym." The wheelchair guy pulls out a gun and points it at me, and I go, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa!" But that's the setup, though, is I gave him the gun.
That's the whip.
Alright, man, I'm going to pretend to pick on you at the gym. You're going to pull out a gun. What's that? Gun threat. Pulling up a Porsche Panamera or some other, baller car from 2006 that's worth nothing. Mac Daddy tenant number 41. Always enter with flair. Yeah, and then so it's me pulling up as a beat Porsche Panamera with rims, and then the wheelchair guy going, "Yeah, I guess that is pretty cool. Okay, now let's get back in there and retry this with one little twist." Wheelchair guy goes into bar timidly. There's a girl nervous. This is just a collection of notes. This is not written out fully yet. Wheelchair guy trying to get out of huge lifted truck. No assistance. Wheelchair guy, which in this idea iteration is called micro machine. How am I supposed to kick your ass? Good point. I'm shredded to the gills on horse testicle powder. Have 2 working legs. I could probably take out 5 cops myself. Not joking. If we were doing MMA rules. Give the wheelchair guy a gun. What does it say on the side? The gun has the word rapist etched onto the side. Say, "Oh, nothing. Just something I wrote to make you way more badass and threatening." Interior night. Writing on the side of the gun is really funny.
Yeah.
There was that, the Navy Yard shooter wrote my ELF weapon. And then there's cops and stuff and home defense things where people will write "Have a nice day, fucker" on the barrel, which is, that on its own is kind of funny, but it's especially funny that if that ever made it, in the instance that ever makes it to a judge, your life is over. Regardless of what your self-defense, if it says "my killing machine" on your gun, it doesn't. Any judge, as soon as they hear that, you get life in prison. Punisher skull, "my little killing machine." You think you're smart writing that on the side. All you're doing is you're increasing your hypothetical future jail sentence.
I hate that I had to do it.
Yeah. Anyway, writing "rapist" on the side of your gun to make it badass and threatening.
Yeah.
Okay, Micro Machine, he pulls the gun out the club. Okay, Sam telling Micro Machine how to get girls, covering him in Air Jordans, tying pairs of Air Jordans to his legs so his legs are like Air Jordans air fresheners. "You need fresh gear. What's with your bones, man? You need the Hundreds t-shirt. Yeah, this is fresh as hell." And then telling him to try to pop a wheelie. Micro Machines puts an earpiece in his ear. "Sam, through earpiece with distortion. Yeah, you got this shit. Tell her you're not really handicapped and this is just a prank. And then try to stand up. I know you can't, but just try." Micro Machines struggles endlessly to get out of the chair. Girl
Doymans.
disgusted because he just
John
told her that
Doymans.
he's in a wheelchair for a prank. Then through the earpiece, Sam, don't be a fag, bro. Stand up and go chase her. You're never gonna get your dick sucked acting like a straight up retard like that. Seriously, what are you waiting for? Get up, walk over to her, and tell her you're not leaving until she gives you a kiss. He tries even harder to stand up and falls out. You just need some PT, that's all. Next time. Parking lot. Sam. Alright, nigga, you clearly fumbled the bag on that one. Gotta kick it up a notch. What you're looking at right here is a 2007 Porsche Panamera. Once you're behind the wheel, you'll have dyke pussy snail trail pheromones all over you, from your dick to your forehead. I cram him into the Porsche driver's seat, like stuffing a person, like awkwardly, but pushing him hard into the driver's seat, which is like moved up too far. Before we get you anywhere close to another woman, we gotta have you looking like you deserve some cunt. Right now you look like a retarded cancer patient on PCP. Not gonna fly. I put a shirt on him that says, in strike through, nigga, nigger, neither. And neither is not in strike through. So he's neither. Along with other crazy shit, Balenciaga Defenders, Moncler beanie, Diesel jeans, BB Simon belt and bracelet, etc. Now you look great. Drive over to the club, I'll see you there. A stunt where we have a guy that has no control over his legs actually in a rolling car, just to see what would happen. A tow truck. A tow truck brings him to the club, ends with wheelchair guy wheeling around with his gun. Outside, cops are ignoring wheelchair guy with the gun and beating Sam, and the Porsche is being towed by the city. Sam, do something! That's it, fly out. But that's one we gotta write probably another vignette to add to that, but that's easy. That shit is just that easy to write. Oh, did it automatically change or you did it?
Yeah.
Hey, smart detect enabled.
Alright, Jacob Blevins. Hey Sam, don't know if you remember me, but you read my chat live stream. Showed people in school today that you read it, but they didn't get it. I actually want to see my horror anime.
No.
Where do I send it?
Isn't that Ninja's last name? Blevins? You know Ninja? I think his last name, I think his name's Tyler Blevins. That's a kind of a fucked up last name.
You should do some horror anime for your brother.
Rocco was saying he wants to see the horror anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with that though. I already seen a bunch. I got a bunch of that at home.
I started watching Boondocks.
You did?
Ever seen it?
No. Oh, I've seen clips. It does seem good. Is it good?
Yeah, it was made, it's kind of leftist, but it was made in an era where, like, leftism was still, like, kind of totally rebellious. Like, not when leftists were talking about the bankers and stuff. Not when it was, like, polygender, like, wheelchair stuff. But, it's cool. It's a good show. It's anime. Got, Ski Admiral with the 20 donating just to say HVAC and refrigeration is big money and big bucks. Clearly, since I'm throwing my money at Sam Goldstein, choke me.
Get in there, man. Yeah.
First off, thank you for the free. Got Scott Sullivan, MMA.
Yo, what's up, Scott?
Yeah, bro. How you been?
That's the guy that trained me in Brandon.
Just saying hello, gents. Like me.
Go subscribe to click that name. Can you tell him to click that and subscribe to him?
That's the real Scott Sullivan.
That, of course, is the real Scott Sullivan. Impersonate Scott Sullivan. Are you crazy?
Look up Scott Sullivan.
Cut to hundreds of people impersonating Scott Sullivan.
Yeah.
That's our guy right there. Go follow Scott. He was in Dust Bank. He's a good dude.
Says, just saying hello, like me streams that are good way to get some power. Yes, this is MMA guy to an MMA fight. If it can make you appreciate the mundane stuff.
Yeah, do a fight, man.
Thank you. In Australia, shoot a lesson, any on bid. Thank you, sir. He says, good fellas making stealth horror game, and I'm the only programmer on the team. Do you have any advice on the prototype gameplay I use quickly and not be a perfectionist?
Just steal ideas from other games. Use other games as your prototype. That's ugly inside.
HB370 with the 15 says anything.
Everybody in the chat, pray for that guy.
Yeah, oh yeah. Run that back. Pray for Macho Maniac for his intestinal surgeries.
Guts.
Get
Pray
back
for
to
his guts.
Taco Bell, you know?
Get him back to Wendy's. That's all I care about is getting that man back in front of some Wendy's.
Any thoughts or advice for young men trying to get over a loss of a parent? 24 and I lost my dad in 2022 after a drawn-out couple years with dementia and Alzheimer's. I'm over it now, but it just took time.
I bet that sucked ass.
Yeah.
Dementia and Alzheimer's, man.
So my grandma went out, man. Blows. Because it's like they kind of like spiritually die before they actually die. And it sucks like going to visit them because it's like they don't even know you're there. And it's weird. It's weird.
Well, that doesn't mean that this guy's father, it doesn't mean that your father wasn't who he was for most of his life. And I would just say, if you so choose, just try to think about, make him proud with what you have of your life there. That's all I would say about that. But I've never lost anybody, so I couldn't tell you what I think about it.
Yeah, man, just focus on the good stuff. I feel like any parent that passes away would not want their child to be too lost in mourning. They just want you to go attack life. Get it. Prokov 15 says, best advice for an MMA career? I'm 6'4", heavyweight beast, by the way. Thank you from Australia.
Yeah, just get in there and go after it. Get it. When you're training, just go as aggressive as possible. And if you take a few knocks to the head, that's what happens. But don't ever let anybody tell you that you're taking too many shots to the head, because that just means they're jealous. I think that stuff is so retarded. Unless you're gonna make money doing it, which if you're like I'm a fighter, you're not gonna make money. Just don't do a fight. Especially if you're heavyweight, the cost of getting hit in the head, you get hit in the head 10 times by another good heavyweight. Like, your brain is different now. Like, I don't know, man. I just think it's a bad idea unless you're making money.
Onion Control in the 12 says, long live MDE. I'm very glad to see MDE continuing to exist and maintaining its quality over the years.
It's definitely, the form that it's in now is the strongest it's ever been. As you can see, right here, we didn't let the machine get us down, okay? Right here, this is my comeback. These 2 blocks of copper. I just got like 6 copper from 1 block. Okay? Don't ever let anybody tell you no. That's a quote. Sam Hyde.
Sir Isaac with the 20 says, just a reminder to watch that Hitman review.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. Next time I sleep in my bed, remind me to do that.
I got you.
Fuck, is it already 6:10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Captain Steel with the 20. Thank you, man. He says, hey Sam, I know you're not really a metal guy, but have you ever seen Pantera home videos? Specifically the third one. One of the most hilarious things ever. The antics and edits are amazing. I highly recommend Pantera.
I feel like I would hate it. Rock and roll,
The Bill Griefer
rock and roll.
I love the Bill Griefer rock and roll song. Mixing it back to the bone with like just a generic.
That was Ian's face. Ian Joma. What was the video we were gonna watch?
The Hitman review.
The Hitman review? I don't have time. But let's run through our donations here. Wrap it up. Donations over. We held it to 3,000 this whole time.
Yeah, we got pretty close to 4K. We were down. Today was good.
Now I know people are gonna hate this, but did we make money? Let's see. Is that updated? Let's update it.
I don't think that's updated. Hit the refresh.
Current viewers. I know people hate it. I'm sorry, I would work for free, okay? If It's just my fantasy world. My fantasy world means me giving my time away for free. Me too. Okay.
Luke Marone in the 20 says, would you rather play paintballing but you had bodyguard Joey Coco Diaz the whole game while he told you cocaine stories, or watch Lex Friedman try on multiples of the same suit and you had to give him feedback on each?
I'd rather do, man, those are like my two dream activities right there. I'd
like Bolden.
I'd want to go rock climbing with Joey Coco Diaz.
I climbed the rock one time, Joe Rogan was so big. The rock he brought out of his bag.
In a way, I climbed it with my nose. Okay?
She got a monkey on her, couldn't strive for her.
What else we got for the Nations Game?
3 more here. Get caught up. That's it. Lars with 150 Norwegian kroner. Hey Sam, how can I choose a single goal for my creative aspiration and commit myself to one thing? I don't have time to mess around anymore. Keep up the good work.
I don't think you need to commit. I don't think you need to do that. But it's easy if you're doing creative stuff. It's easy to not follow through. That might be what your problem is. That's just a matter of you just have to do it. You tell yourself that you're a loser and an idiot if you don't follow through on stuff, and then try to make it happen more. But that might be the hard thing. I don't think you have to commit to one thing. You got to commit to getting stuff done. If you're going to be creative, you have to make something that's a benefit to somebody.
Sam Cochin with the 20 Australia. Hey Jet and Sam, I'm making some smag bowl to the stream. That guy's Munchman released a new video where he harasses a 7-Eleven clerk. Funny stuff. Keep the stuff coming, Kings. Thank you, Sam. We got a new statue with the 15. Yo, Sergeant Arbuckle, what happened to MDE movie reviews, Jim Allen, etc.? Can't find him anywhere.
What's Jim Allen?
We literally got everything we needed for the last achievement from this one shaft. So that's cool.
Also, any plans to create any contact with Curtis Yarvin?
Yes, we're planning to create contact with him. We've got a channel that's going up on Rumble, the Curtis Yarvin MDE collaboration channel.
And for our last one, we have Mr. with 15. Thoughts on Dana White's new slap fight? I'm sure the sport only head to this won't lead to any
man. Is this slapping? Is this slapping? What is this? I don't want your guy get slapped by a girl. I think it's asinine. But I wonder if him slapping his wife was to generate hype for this. Pretty funny. I'll watch the girl slapping.
Yeah.
That's always some good fun. Logan Paul's having the time of his life. He fucking loves it.
Honestly, this is probably a good idea, money-wise. He's probably killing with this. This is like... I feel like girls will watch this.
I mean...
Yeah.
These girls are getting some good slaps in. Logan Paul. Yeah, I don't care about this. This is one of those things where it's like, when you learn that it's a real thing, you're like, oh my god, that's the most interesting thing in the world. I need to watch it now. And then like, after you watch 10 of these, I don't think you need to see anymore.
Yeah.
And I especially don't care that it's these like, is dysmorphic the right word? That it's these malformed. Like, this is the reason I don't care about MMA. Abnormal, grotesque, misshapen. Misshapen is a good one. That it's these like misshapen, like European people. It's these people that like crawl out from the mountains and the sewers of Europe, and especially Eastern Europe, and they look like little glop people. Like this guy that's about to get slapped, he looks like he's from a fantasy movie that's like a silly fantasy movie, like Princess Bride or something. and he's like a human donkey hybrid that's like, go, don't do that, that's the line he would be saying.
He looks like the guy that would be alerting the like village that the walls are being breached.
Yes. There's a fire! Don't put the town! And that's like, look at the joy on this other guy. Like that's especially embarrassing. Like,
oh man, he knows it's coming.
This guy was like the way that soccer players do this too. Like this guy, his monkey, he should be holding a spear. And I know the term spear chucker is a negative. Like you shouldn't use that term. But this guy's a spear chucker.
Yeah.
He's a fucking rock eater, caveman. And that type of joy, you see that a lot in soccer when they score a goal.
Yeah.
Like these guys, these soccer players, they get, I guess they get paid a lot of money, but when they score a goal, they get more hyped than Muhammad Ali ever. Like they get more hyped than any football player of all time. They get more hyped, like the goal that I just scored in soccer, which is a thing that I've done hundreds of times. Like it's this thing that happens over and over. And it's like you just put a ball in a net. Okay, you didn't like you put a ball in a net. You didn't like physically triumph over something. You didn't climb a mountain. You didn't win. You're not the world champion boxer. Like nothing about what you just did merits your body being filled with dopamine. And like when soccer players have joy, it's always so embarrassing to see them running around. So like they look like fucking retards. They look like fucking European poor retards. Like this guy, he looks like the fucking shopping cart man. Like right now, he looks like a homeless guy that found like a cigarette in the shopping cart. That's the kind of excitement. And these guys, man, wherever they find these dirty cart people, like donkey hut tent people. Look at this guy, man. These are people that come from tents, and it's the same with MMA. Like, and all these Eastern European guys that like probably smell like shit.
Yeah.
I'm just not interested. All the shit talking. The shit talking now in MMA it's at girl, like it's embarrassing. It's at girl level.
Yeah.
The lowest tier of like Facebook clickbait, like girl. Hey, look, I bet Jake Paul couldn't knock out Jamie Spicer. I mean, he's going for the championship crown. Oh yeah, look, I can't believe he said he would knock him out. Oh my God, I can't believe it. That's not the way it used to be. There used to be dignity, and there was also theater too. There was pride fighting. Like if you want fighting that's real fighting with some rigged matches, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's got the entertainment, it's got wow factor, it's got the personality, but it doesn't have this like gay high school shit talking. This is the coolest shit ever. This is Pride, which is a Japanese fighting league from the 90s. It's fucking awesome, man. This is the best fighting content I've ever seen. Is this right here. Oh my God, man. And they all had crazy walkouts and personalities too. They did it big. Like this guy, Genki Sudo, is one of my favorite fighters, entertainers of all time. Amazing. This guy's amazing, man. And this is all SD footage, so you can't. But listen, he's not on Twitter typing. I'm gonna absolutely hit him on the chin and get him right in the button. That's another thing. They keep saying right on the button when the announcer. And I've talked about that before, but it makes me so mad, man. It's like, oh, we got him right in the button. Fucking you. It's like what was something equivalent to baseball? It would be like if you were watching baseball and the announcer kept going, and he's up with the plate, and take me out to the ball game and buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. Every fucking 30 seconds. That's all you can think of to say, Joe Rogan. You're getting paid $20 million to be a fucking commentator. The only thing your little fucking peanut brain can think of is, oh, we got him right in the button. Shut the fuck up! That's a real entrance. That's the man's entrance right there. That takes planning, preparation, imagination, creativity. He's not on Twitter saying he's gonna. Oh, once I get a hold of you, I'm gonna knock you out. I'm shut the fuck up! Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, man.
Fuck. Settings.
Huh?
It's gonna be Trade Flash 2.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Like any of those guys have any imagination. Aside from Harley. Just walk out of school. But yeah, right. On the rest of them. Take notes. How hard is it to do a show like this?
They did a third of this.
What does it cost to put a boxing match on? Like $10 million? What does it cost to add this level of dimension? Like 15,000? You have some costumes made, you play music, you got some guys in sunglasses. That's not an extra $1 million. This is peanuts compared to the cost of the event. Get some fucking imagination, man. Anywho. Slap fighting. Yeah, I don't like these Eastern European guys. And there's like a mystique about them. Like, oh, they're from the mountains. Like, Khabib is from them. He's a Muslim. He's a little Muslim, like dirt. He's a Minecraft guy. He should be mining dirt blocks.
You should trap a villager in your house and put a sign next to him that says Khabib.
Yeah. Like, they should be cheerful, funky music. Good. They belong here. Okay, keep them here. This dirty Muslim Arab mountain fucking sand shit. Just keep it in the mountains, guys. Stay here where I don't have to watch it. And that's another thing is grappling is I'm probably swearing so much. I don't want to get the channel taken down, but grappling is silly billy.
Yeah.
It's silly. It's when a man loves a man, which is a good thing, and pride. But that's what grappling is, when you're wrestling someone and hugging someone and fucking kissing them to make them submit. It's right there. I'm going to make you submit. You're going to submit.
Yeah, there it is.
That's what I do to my horses in Minecraft, okay? That's man kissing a man behavior. It's not cool. And you do have to know how to do, like, you do have to know how to do it to defend yourself. God forbid you ever get in a street fight or something. You want to be a blue belt. It's better than not be. Better than not be a blue belt. But to pursue that as your shit. The toughest guy at your what's Gordon Lightfoot? The toughest guy at your jiu-jitsu gym is the toughest guy who's afraid of getting punched in the face. That's reality. That's true. Okay. You can next time you hear somebody's quote about jiu-jitsu is strength, jiu-jitsu is life. When I got on the mat, I realized that was where my soul was, because jiu-jitsu. That's the toughest guy who's scared to death of getting hit in the face. Still a tough guy. He's a pretty tough guy. He just doesn't want to get. He doesn't want to get hit here. No, just any guy that's good at jiu-jitsu. Because when a man loves a man and hugs a man and rubs him around on the mat, and you're sweating and it just gets a little greasy and sweaty, it's no longer a straight activity. Okay, so maybe don't pour your life and heart and soul into that. Okay, that's what a touch and rub a guy. Okay, that's what you can do. Okay, that's when I first started doing jiu-jitsu. I was like, oh, this is awesome. This stuff actually works.
Yeah.
And like Nick would be like, oh, I think that's gay.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize.
There's a lot of guys there, Sam.
Yeah, I didn't realize till I was like 3 years in, I had someone's like asshole in my face.
Yeah.
Like asshole and pussy face location like this, but it's a guy. Then I was like, oh, I see what they're saying now. Damn it! Got me again. This fat guy sitting on my face. This fat Hispanic guy sitting on my face. Got me again. But on a serious advice tip, you should at least get the blue belt level, because it is a good thing to have. Toolkit. No pun intended. Huh?
New statue.
All right, we got to. What else we got? We're wrapping up. We're wrapping up.
New statue. Welcome to Severe Beast. Anybody who's joined Severe Beast, personally mail you a postcard thank you letter.
We personally vet every member of Severe Beast so that if anyone, God forbid, anybody out there does a mass attack of some sort, you know, you're playing an MMORPG, you do a mass attack.
Yeah, you go to raid.
We know that it's not a Severe Beast member.
Yeah.
Because they've been personally vetted psychologically through our security system. We run Palantir, Project Gotham. That digs through everybody's social media history, all the silly billy and all the activities you do online. We find it, Severe Beasts, we vet them, and if they have any sort of dangerous right-wing terrorist behavior, we cancel their Severe Beast membership. Instantly, yeah.
Well, actually, it's just automatic.
It is automatic.
You don't have to manually review.
So guys, when you join Severe Beasts, you know you're in good company. You know you're surrounded by other guys who are sane, locked down, rigid up here, solid, okay? Guys you can trust on a mission to outer space or in a submarine where you need the most solid mental thinkers that you can find. Now people are going to lose their shit over a little nuisance, okay? All right, wrap up, done.
I'll be honest. The situation in regard to how it was toned and how it was structured made it sound like Veronica was a horrible human being that was going to do a horrible thing to him. That's what it came across as. In like every context to me. That's what it came across as. Commenters are nothing put a... What? Huh?
Criminal activity.
Are you retarded, Nick?
Through the whole video.
Nick, what do you want, man? What do you want?
I'm so confused. All right, I got a lot of questions. All right, I just want.
Okay.
So, we brushed past it, and then we came back to it. So, I guess you tangentially heard that Sony like leaks revenge porn, and you were just like, I'm not gonna look into this, bro. Yeah, he leaked some nudes or whatever. I'm gonna just say like this Discord moderator told me, and then I'm gonna put in the video next to all the other shit that I'm saying about him.
Well, that's something that people are. Well, sorry. When it comes to that situation specifically, I just heard about it through moderators and people saying that he had done it. So I added as a side note. It wasn't definitive. Like, I didn't say definitively, but in hindsight, yeah, I probably shouldn't have included it in the video.
Yeah, you really shouldn't have. Everyone's just like going on the part that it's like, dude, you shouldn't have put that part in the video. Dude, you shouldn't have made this video in the first place. The minute Nick has like basic line of questioning, the guy goes, you know what, yeah, in hindsight, I shouldn't have done that. Then why do it? Then why do it in the first place? He's not even crying. Like,
It's like a little. All right, so like, here's the deal. I just want to ask. So like, why is LS Mark's relationship yours to? I'm not even saying like, judged, exposed, because the video is an exposed video on LS Mark's marriage.
Like I said earlier on in the stream, I mostly wanted to create it for the reason that I tried talking to him. A lot of people have tried talking to him over a course of years about this, and he didn't seem to really care or listen. And
Did you expect him to like divorce after your call?
not necessarily. I mostly just wanted him to try and reconsider if it could
what?
be.
do you think that sounds like he wanted him to divorce her? I wanted him to reconsider. Reconsider what? Reconsider what? What? His marriage? His relationship? It sounds like you were trying to get Mark to divorce his wife.
Is it not a good relationship? Like, do we have to like get Mark with kid gloves because he's like physically unable to? I mean, all right. I just want to point this out.
I'm 18.
Making a video. Okay, you're 18 years old. Mark's 20. You guys are like really young. Have you ever had like a long-term girlfriend?
I have had girlfriends, but I'm asexual, so that's
All right, have you ever like there are no partners or anything? Like you're asexual. Okay.
I've had partners, but not anymore.
Okay. So I just it doesn't make like this is like insane to me. So you try to reach out to him in a cold.
Spaggle not giving Keem a platform to defend himself was the best part of it. There is a part in here. Spaggle for you, Spaggle. I'll leave that part in. Once we get to that, I'll leave that part in. I'll leave that part in. I will watch that part.
Right?
Where can one find Nick and Boblack's stream? If you are currently in the Discord, there is already a link there, I believe. If not, it's on Boblack's second channel, at Mayo Monkey.
That was your attempt at, like, an intervention?
Yeah.
And you didn't think that, like, because I know how you mentioned in the video, you're like, well, we didn't want to, like, hit him really hard with with like, your girlfriend's, like, psychologically abusive or whatever, so we tried to, like, lay it on a little bit, right? But you wanted to stage a recorded update about his life, and you didn't think that would make him a little, like, weirded out about your justification, your reason for doing this?
Yeah, mainly the reason for wanting to be recorded was because I didn't want anything to potentially be, like, if I were to say something, I didn't want it to potentially be said, like, oh, I didn't say that. Because, like, with Sonny specifically, he said that Dubas Gooba said super transphobic shit, and there's no evidence of that, but tries to imply that and tries to say in his video that he said super transphobic shit.
But, wait, I'm sorry, is there no evidence of that? Because I heard the guy admitting there was transphobic shit said. It doesn't even really matter in the grand scheme of things.
Which Nick has a good point. It doesn't matter. That section of the video involving Sonny, in the grand scheme of the situation, that Just Stop created, trying to criticize the wife of Mark, there was no reason to add Sonny's part other than to make her look bad. That was it. That was the only reason to add it. It doesn't make any sense to add it. In the grand scheme of things, it does not matter.
He admit it?
So basically,
He apologized. Hold up, you're getting off topic, Nick. You gotta let Braxton go on that, right?
Yeah, let Braxton respond to that, and then I want to hear Sonny's point.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful, I'm just trying to say that
I already described the situation in the video, but with Dubas Goobas, what happened is he made, from what I know, he made some kind of joke that was unintentionally transphobic, and then Sonny apparently wrote him for it, brought in his 500-person Discord server, was muting him, constantly was talking to him, telling him that it wasn't enough, that he needed to make a tweet about it, that he needed to donate to charity, constantly laughing in between all of it.
Can't he just leave the call?
You're gonna let the call at 8 times.
Okay,
I know, but like the main thing about it is that after the fact, Sonny made a video where he said that Dubas was incredibly transphobic, that he said he hated trans people, and acted as though this was still a current thing, when it clearly is not. And in the live stream, it shows him being incredibly apologetic, saying that he's very sorry for this, that he wants to do anything to change it. And they're trying to keep saying, like, oh, you need to donate $100. When he says, okay, I have money to do that. No, you need to donate $500 then. If it's enough, you need to donate a significant amount.
I love that he's just trying to continuously lay on the fact that, like, you know, Sonny's a bad guy, right? Sonny's a bad guy, right? Sonny's a bad guy, right? But that's not the conversation at hand. It was why put that in the video in the first place. He keeps trying to defend this position. No fucking reason. Let's skip ahead a little bit. Where is... Yeah, they kicked him out. I forgot the timestamp for this part.
I might.
I mean, you might. Can I ask, should I make a suggestion? Like, before you let someone else in, can you at least DM them and ask them what they want to talk about?
Okay. Alright, Sonny, you got something to say, and then Nick, you go after this.
I was gonna ask Braxton, if Mark came to you and asked you, if you video,
I might.
What do you mean you might? Which he did delete. We're gonna go over those tweets later. But like, in the moment, you have Keemstar, Nicholas DiOrio, Doc Tomato Man, and the guy that you made an allegation against, saying maybe you should delete the video. And he goes, I might. What? When I heard that, I was so... You could probably see it in the chat. I don't know. I was fucking fuming. I was like, what in the fuck are you smoking right now? Like, what are you smoking? Delete it. Delete it right now, motherfucker. This video is dog shit. You are not only losing this quasi-debate, you also made a terrible fucking video.
I mean, I'm still conflicted about it because there are good points and reasons for doing this, but at the same time, I also see why it might be better to not.
That's a question. Like, argument of one. Why do you think the video should exist? Can you justify its existence?
Here we go. Like I said it earlier on in the stream, actually. But if I were to try and repeat myself with that, beyond trying to talk to Mark because it was sort of like a last
Captain, when you first touched that like button, just like Braxton. Okay, I'm not reading that.
times tried to talk to him privately.
Thank you for
Right?
$5.
Lots of people tried to talk to him privately about it. I heard from a lot of people who are all taking the situation
Stop
terribly.
with the disclaimers. Just get to the question. Why should the video exist?
But yeah, so beyond
Disclaimers. Just get to the question.
beyond trying to talk, like at the last resort, trying to talk to Mark, another reason was showing the signs of toxicity in a relationship, showing what Sunny and Veronica had done to other people, not just Mark, and also because like when it comes to being in a manipulative relationship, it's often that when you talk to just one or two people and they try and tell you that there's something wrong with this, and it's easy for the manipulator to be like, hey, they're not the majority, they wouldn't actually believe that. Most people don't actually think that. It's not, you can just shrug it off. But if we're more people, like if the general consensus were to say that it were a good idea, or that it were a bad situation, mainly.
But what if the general consensus is wrong?
So let me give you guys a lesson. To the person that was saying that he had the right intentions, that was in my chat earlier. He didn't. That's proof right there. Now, you're saying to yourself, Chris, how is that proof that he didn't have the right intentions? He made the video trying to get the court of public opinion, not his video, not the content made, to convince, to prove a point, to actually prove the evidence and fact that Veronica's a bad person. He crafted the video in a way to sway the public opinion against Mark and Veronica, and wanted it up to the public opinion to determine whether or not it's good that he made this video. He wanted the public to determine if it was a good idea for him to upload the video or not. Right then and there, that to me, my standards of how I make my content and how a lot of people make their content in this community is not to go with the public opinion. You shouldn't want to go with the public opinion. You shouldn't want the public to be completely on your side. You want to be nuanced in this moment. You want to have a conversation. You want to present factual evidence to show why it's important. This video did none of that. He had the notion that he wanted the public to determine the course of how the video is portrayed, not how he wanted the video to be portrayed.
Like, what if that general consensus is wrong? Like, that's
The thing is,
like
you're making a ton of assumptions about Mark's relationship that you couldn't. You're on the outside. Like, it's an outside. I really want to turn the public against Mark's relationship because if all of his audience says that his relationship is toxic, he might divorce his wife. That's like psychotic. You know that, right?
Yeah, I can see that actually.
Immediately just. Nick just goes, you know that sounds crazy, right? Like, it sounds like you're trying to get Mark's fan base to turn on Mark, to have him divorce his wife. That sounds psychotic, right? Yeah, I can see that. What? Dude! Come on!
See that side of it.
He just starts laughing.
Has this changed your opinion on whether or not you're going to delete the video? Did he ask you? Or just still I might?
It's still I might currently, but
Wow!
I'm just very conflicted on it because I heavily say he wanted to come in with the best of intentions, obviously. He did say in Bob Life chat he would like all the recommendations of the video.
Now he is Mark. Mark is saying that in Bob Lax's chat.
So that might mend the bridge.
I have
Can I ask? No, wait, can go and then sign. Just stop. I'm curious, alright? And, you know, I'm kind of picking on you, but like, I actually want to know the answer to this question. How much time a day do you spend in a Discord?
I don't actually really use Discord much.
He immediately goes with, this is a Salvo News Team moment. This is a full-blown gay op. Like, his brain immediately goes to, this is a gay op. How long do you hang out in Discord, you fucking loser? Which isn't what Keith said. But come on, let's just be real here. Let's just be real here. Let's be real. It kinda came across like that. It kinda came across like a gay op. You might as well have.
You don't?
No.
Because, like...
I mostly hang out with people, like, in real life.
Really? That's shocking to me. When I watched your video, it came across as, like, some terminally online individual sitting on Discord, so the time he wakes up to the time he goes to bed. ahead.
No, I actually barely use Discord. I don't use Reddit. I barely use Twitter. I barely use social media in general.
Okay, go ahead, Sonny. Sonny.
How much was Daft Peanut involved in the creation of this video?
Come on.
Well, you know what to say, you know?
I didn't have anything to say.
Okay, never mind. Nick, go talk about that.
I'm just wondering, how much was Daft Peanut involved?
Daft was someone that I talked to specifically, like, when I was first getting to the situation.
All right, so basically they talk about the Daft Peanut stuff, right? This to me, I think I found the timestamp. This to me is the most interesting part.
I probably want to do it privately with.
Right here. All right. So let me kind of like paint the picture. They go through all this shit, right? They're talking blah 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 all that bullshit. They get to the part where they were like, "Don't you want to talk to Mark? You know, like, wouldn't you want to talk to Mark? Private, like, just in general, like, would you be willing to talk to Mark?" This is his response after making this video. Like, destroyed.
Hey, but at least he's happier.
He's happier in the long run, yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because we made some guessing checks about his fucking relationship. Like, it's so crazy, bro.
All right, do we have anything else? Okay, first off,
It's
Mark,
kind of mean, like, it's like I consent, and then, like, I don't. But, like, I don't too.
okay, Mark want to come on?
If I were to talk to Mark,
Reach
I'd
out to
probably want to do it. I'd probably want to do it privately with him.
You made it public, private. You made it public, motherfucker. What do you mean? I'm going to look into that one. I'm going to respond to that one, motherfucker. Are you serious? Are you serious? Did you just say that?
Come on, man.
That to me was when I immediately knew that this was bullshit. The whole video was fucking retarded. Like, I knew it was already dumb, but right there, that immediate response of like, would you be willing to talk to Mark? Yeah, if I want to, I want to talk to Mark in private. Everyone immediately picks up on that and goes, well, you make this video public, and you don't want to talk to this guy publicly? You're the one who made it public. You made this entire situation public, but you're not willing to talk to him on a public platform. That doesn't make any sense. Now Braxton feels like that Mark is entitled to his privacy, and Braxton's entitled to his privacy. Well, kind of hypocritical when you put an entire private relationship on blast because you think that they're in a toxic relationship.
Look, alright, it can be private, but Mark gets to record you. Wow.
I'm investigating all your relationships forever, Braxton. You're a fair game now. Braxton, relax. Okay, you understand.
I was saying that because I think I am willing to get rid of the video.
I am investigating the relationship.
I think I am willing to get rid of the video. Do you understand how long he spoke to Keemstar and Nicholas Diorio about deleting the video and how stupid it was, and yet he's still on the fence about deleting it?
Between you and your father, because I know there's trauma there. There's trauma there, and I'm letting the world know.
No, that's
Disconnected Keem. We don't need any more of that shit.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Keem was funny. The interview gets a little boring after that. No offense to Doc, but like Keem and Nick, when they're interrogating that guy, it's fucking funny. But like Smaggle kicking out Doc was Smaggle kicking out Keem was kind of funny. And then Keem proceeds to like just constantly on every account he has just try to get back into the ball. There's not much more outside of this. There's not much more outside of this. But it shows the pattern. This individual was like, I'm a baby. After being confronted by the head of Drama Alert and Nicholas Diorio and Doc on the radio saying, hey, this is stupid. And he goes, yeah, this video was stupid. I see your point. I see why I look crazy. I see why this looks ridiculous. But continues to proceed to say, I don't know if I'm going to delete the video. Oh, sweet Jesus Christ. A little bit more. We're almost done.
Hell yeah.
We're almost done. We're almost done. I swear to God, we're almost done. This is like this. He just proceeds to get started. Let's see here. What's next? So here's a tweet from Apricat. Apricat got these screenshots from Boblax's chat. These are statements from LS Mark. Mark immediately confirms that he was brought under the call under false pretenses. Now, that was the attempted recording call because they wanted to record his responses to them, thinking about his personal marriage. So Mark immediately confirmed he was under false pretense to be sent there. He states they told me they wanted to help him with some cartoon script, which corroborates what Just Stop self-reported himself doing. Like, are you fucking serious? Just Stop self-reported that he tried to
thank
trick
God.
Mark into a call to talk about his relationship, and Mark confirmed it. Like, why? Why? What is the point? Fucking degenerate. Holy shit. Let's see here. So, then it continues on. So here is a archived tweet, because I don't know if he deleted this or not. So Braxton, Just Stop, tweets, after this entire interaction happened that I just showed you on Doc's stream, being called out, made fun of, told that this is stupid, like just everything under the sun, right? So Braxton tweets, the video has been unlisted since I'm still incredibly conflicted about everything. I'm a complete mess of thoughts right now, so I need to gather them before doing anything definitive. I'll probably make a final decision tomorrow. That is today, mind you. Today. He made the decision today. I don't know, after a call with Keen, Nick, Doc, and everybody who's like, do you understand how fucking dumb this video is? Like, do you understand that this was not meant to be made, or that you shouldn't have made this in the first place, that you put someone's private life on fucking blast because you don't agree with them? You're still sitting there going, you know what? I'm just a mess of emotions right now. I'm just a mess. So, now we're going to read this. This is the culmination of him deleting the video. So he deleted the video. Good job. After close to 24 hours, he deletes the video after being I'll admit it, just being criticized to death over this, because he understood that it was bad and stupid to make this. Let me read this out to you, because I haven't read this yet. This is all new to me. This happened like right before my stream went live. Last night I decided to unlist my video about Veronica. Now I've deleted it. This is because I've come to the realization that it was incredibly stupid, unnecessary, and counterproductive to talk about Mark and his relationship publicly to begin with. The call I set up with him before the video didn't really help at all. Even if I told him he could leave at any time and told him what it was about immediately. Let's see here. Bringing him in like that would obviously make him hostile from the beginning, yet no shit, no wonder he didn't want to answer the line of questioning. I only came to see that recently. After you were blown out of the water with argumentative points, now you understand that wasn't good. Am I in Discord? Yes, Matt, I am in Discord. I have Discord pulled up. Let me continue reading this. I only came to see that recently. I should have spoken to him by myself without any preparation. That's what I'm planning to do after this post goes up. As for the relationship with Veronica, I didn't have the right to pry and should have left that alone. I wanted to help because I'm an optimistic idiot that hates the idea of people suffering. That's an assumption that you're making. Especially ones I've known for a good period. There's a part in the live stream with Doc where you say that you're not actually very close fucking friends with him. So you, in my opinion, you had no right to make a video in the first place. But that's just me. That hates the idea of people suffering, especially when they're for a period, but I really don't know the extent of the relationship. I have my judgments about it as an outsider looking in, having spoken to several people who are closely involved, who believe it to be terrible. And assumptions are cancerous to making a solid video. Yeah, no shit! Allegations or evidence is not really a great way to make a video. And I had way too many, even with what I had. I didn't see that until it was pointed out. To be honest, throughout the video production, I was iffy about the whole thing. I kept showing it to more and more people who kept encouraging it. So, to be honest, from what it sounds like, you showed it to people that were emotionally invested, not unbiased sources. That's how I look at it. And it kind of sounds like that. That's your issue. Let's see. I kept hearing, I didn't think about how this would affect people at all, but I wanted to get as many perspectives as I could, and I kept receiving positive feedback. I don't know who the fuck gave you positive feedback, dude. I tried not to create an echo chamber by showing it to people who had no involvement as well as the ones that did, but in the end, it didn't seem to help. Yeah, no, because it seems like this video was crafted in a certain way to have the public narrative turn on Mark. And I don't even know who these people are that weren't involved, that watched the video and said, yeah, this is a good idea. Who the fuck are these people? Because they should not be greenlighting content like this. They should not be greenlighting content like this. You have a conspiracy theory? After I read this, Matt, I'll let you in. After I read this, Matt, I will 100% let you in. We'll do conspiracy with Matt Pitt. Let's see here. Went on a live stream last night to discuss my new thoughts, which were still developing at the time, and for those who have seen it, they know I was a mess. I was conflicted about taking the video down or not for the sake of other people, like Dubis, who were helped throughout this production. Just immediately makes himself feel better. And he's trying to make it out to be like I defended Dubis. No, yeah, okay, you brought the fact that Sonny's was a dickhead to Dubis. That's okay. But still, the video in question did not need that part to be put in.
Sure. I'll accept your invite.
Let's see here. Other people like Dubis who are helping through its production. And after the video was released, I received 6 or 7 DMs from new people who were scared about speaking about me or Sonny, or who are friends with Mark as well, but were emboldened by my video to do so. It made me believe the video had attained a new meaning beyond what I initially created for it, but regardless, Mark is at the center, and on that front, I completely messed up. It taints the rest of the video and what it wants to say. I still believe Sonny and V are incredibly toxic people that have done bad things, seemingly way more than I was aware of, but that doesn't make the video worth keeping up. I want anyone who had experiences with them to feel like they can, but that video shouldn't be the pariah for that kind of thing in the first place. Oh my fucking god. I've heard from a lot of friends what they think I should do, pushing back and forth, up and down Lisa's statement. Don't say anything, go on live stream, get off the live stream, say this, say that, don't say this, don't interact with that person, talk to this person.
Which one are you?
Like that since I started working on the video. I brought people on to help, took them off, found evidence, dropped evidence I didn't think was substantial enough. You should have done that with a lot of shit. You should not have put a lot of shit in here. Rewrote the script a million times, but now I'm going to do what I think I should after hearing from everyone. I'm taking down the video, encouraging anyone that's scared to speak up about me or Sonny to do so, stopping what I started. I'm talking to Mark one-on-one. I'm not a drama-hungry person. Why did you make the video? I know I haven't irreverently heard everything around me. Thanks for reading. Fuck you. Just don't understand it. Like, I get it. You were like, well, I exposed Veronica, and I exposed Sonny. Okay. You still put Mark in there, and then tried to basically, in my opinion, defend your video, regardless of what you were told. This guy is a hopeless fucking boss. This guy's a hopeless boss. He's a hopeless motherfucker. He's hopeless as fuck. I want to kill myself. Let's go to Conspiracy Hour with Matt Pitt. Hello, Matt.
Alright. I'm kind of realizing that this conspiracy theory is not as conspiracy as I thought it was, because people are actually talking about it in the chat. Keep in mind, take this my theory with a grain of salt. I thought Ellis Mark was American, beginning of sharp point. He was Irish. Did I know that? Anyways, I think that Pina is pulling the strings behind everything in this community. I think he's the one now. Just Stop said that he was encouraged to do this video after questioning if we should do this video multiple times. I think that mostly has to do with Daphne. I think Daphne is getting into calls with him, talking about it, saying it's such a good job, doing a good job. He had seen the video, and it's fully. That's what Just Stop said on Talk on the Radio side. It said Daphne reviewed the video, said it was great. Okay, Daphne was in the call with Ellis Mark and Just Stop. I'm just saying, I think this whole thing was Sonny, right? This feels like something to do with Daphne. Sonny's made 3 videos on Daphne.
Doesn't it kind of scream that? Like, I was thinking that too, but in the back of my head, I'm like, because I don't know a lot about Daphne. I had Michael Alberto kind of like fill me in on some shit. From what it comes across as to me, I'm kind of seeing what you're talking about, because it seems like Daphne has an issue with everybody, and especially with Sonny. So if he had a section that was bashing Sonny about him bashing Daphne, it would make sense for Daphne to say this video is really good.
Because the Sonny part has nothing to do with LS Mark other than they're friends. LS Mark should not be criticized for what Sonny says or does. If Just Stop were to have taken the Sonny part and made it its own video and not included LS Mark in it, he might have had a decent video there. Because what Sonny did was kind of dumb but it seemed more of a troll. That being said, the beef is Dapina and Sunny, and I feel like Dapina's getting Just Stop to do his dirty work for him, so he doesn't have to do videos like that.
What's Dapina's channel size?
Over 200K, just around the same size as Just Stop. Now here's the thing though, Dapina, and this is what I've been doing a little bit of research. Dapina is kind of like the trailblazer in the community when it comes to like covering animation drama. Him, LS Mark, and Turkey Tom were three of the original three that were covering animation drama back in the day, and that's what I think he's respected in the community and seen as a trailblazer, and he's
Even with all the controversies about him?
Yeah. Well, I mean, in his friend group, he's very highly respected, I imagine. So is Just Stop and stuff like that. So I think he can get stuff done with these people that he uses to do videos on other people, like Ellis Mark and Sunny and all this shit.
To be honest, it's a sound theory. I'm not saying it's 100% because we're not sure, right? Like, we don't have definitive proof. But it makes sense. It does, because Just Stop kept saying I had to do it. I bring up that as like even Nick asked him, he goes, how involved is Dapina in this video? And he kind of like brushed it aside a little bit. Like, you notice that on the doc stream, he kind of like brushed past it. He didn't really go into depth about it. He was like, hey, I had him review it. He didn't like go into depth of like how much Dapina was in it, maybe for like how much of the script did he write, how many times did he review the video, because he said he had multiple drafts of that script remade on a constant basis. That video was
I like how I leave the nether with like half a heart left.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Multiple drafts, questioning the video, being encouraged to make the video by people, quote unquote people, saying that Dapina reviewed the video. It just makes a lot of sense to me that Dapina was pushing this video forward.
That does sound. It sounds like a potential situation, if true. It sounds from the way it's being presented, and from the timeline of events of the conversation where the video was released, all the way up to Doc and Keem and Nick grilling him on the Dapina stuff. It's starting to kind of like click together, but there's no physical evidence, so we can't determine that 100%. It just sounds. It sounds like it would make sense within a theory, a theory, but not concrete.
Yeah. We'll see in the future if something happens and Just Stop decides to talk about it. We'll see exactly if this theory is right or not. Probably.
Yeah, there's that aspect. Well, maybe Dapina will make a fucking video, and he'll slip up or something. I don't know.
I don't think he is. I think he's backing far away. He's not getting involved in this. Just Stop has taken the video down. He's going to wash his hands of it and probably back away.
Potentially. You never know. From what I've heard about Dapina's history, at least from what I've told, like a really quick spark, go off a different night. You know what I mean? Especially like the example with the Jaden Animations comments that he made regarding her like eating disorder. Then there's the situation where I keep hearing something about doxing. I don't know if that's true or not. People in the chat are saying I don't know anything about a dox.
From what I saw, he was going after someone, and he did not give out full docs or anything, but he gave out elements like certain things like screenshots that could basically lead, maybe allegedly, to a docs. Okay. So that's what I've seen so far. I don't know if he's actually doxed or like a full blown name.
Yeah, like a full blown docs or anything like that. Nothing concrete on that. That's interesting. I don't know. This Dapina guy just seems, I don't know. The more and more I hear about him, the less and less I think he's like, because I don't know a lot about him, so I didn't really touch on his part involvement as much as this, other than he was somebody who reviewed the video. But the more and more, like Michael filling me in, you filling me in, ZipZap before the stream filled me in, like, I don't know. That theory's kind of like, it's hitting me. Beaverman is saying he dogs Tina Fate.
That's the person.
That's the one.
I don't know. Yeah, that's the person. That's from the tweet, but I don't know if it was a full-blown dox. It was simply a lot of elements of what could lead to a dox. I think he basically said, "I found a bunch of information that leads me to believe that Tina Fate is this person." Now, does he give the name of this person? I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. But,
yeah, that's something we would have to like really research on. But like, Damn, dude. Damn. Matt, you're putting thoughts in my head now. Fuck. That's a good theory. It's a good theory.
Saw that Pina in his time doing all of this. Hi, I'm Dad Pina. You see, he fucking talks like an idiot, bro.
But does he talk? What is it, like quartering level speed or slower than
No,
that?
no. Go to his videos. Go to his videos.
All right.
And just listen to how he talks.
Dad Pina. I hate his avatar. Okay, let me just click on. I don't know. Okay, here. Let's just a random one. Hit it, a boy in a band. You talking about boy in a band? Holy shit.
Yeah, share your screen.
All right, yeah, I got you. Well, like, let's pull some shit up. Let's just click on a random video and see what happens. Let's go meet Cell God. Alright, let's just random one. Random.
As said on Twitter, Donald feels very persecuted in the stocks, but we don't persecute me. We showed off my cats. Yeah, he goes on to say that.
There's no way this guy hit over 200k subscribers with that fucking voice.
My cats.
There
they are.
There's no way that guy hit 200k with that voice. I don't believe it. That's... No, I need to listen to more.
He wants to say what he wants, but people are too afraid to hit like. Maybe they're not good tweets, such as his tweets. Stuff. I am autistic, therefore I have to talk like this when I read words.
Listen, that's some black girls in the chat goes like I-dubs with the land. Not even close. I wouldn't.
He has like the Chills, like the way Chills reads things. He reads like he has the exact same. I hate when people do this, by the way. They read in the exact same tone and it just feels repetitive.
Right.
I hate it so much.
Well, because it's like this whole thing is just. Oh, I want to skip to another. Now you got me down a rabbit hole about this guy. Now I want to click on another Reddit.
Such as this tweet about Post Malone wearing his skirts. The only crime within this photo, the fact that the fit doesn't work.
You're finding gender norms before, or you're not when they're beating your ass.
Speaking of ass, Donald likes to tweet about how much he loves beneath the god, the jazz.
How could you
What? Holy shit! Someone, he sounds like a number 15 Burger King foot lettuce guy. No, he doesn't. Alright, let's check that out now. Hold on, we're gonna compare the voices. Burger King foot
You have to be fucking me right now.
I want the original Burger King foot lettuce.
Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you'd want in your Burger King burger is someone's foot fungus, but as it turns out, that might be what you get.
Okay. I got a good handle on his voice.
Number 15.
Number 15. Alright, let's try this one.
Insulted, but Donald says you're easy pickings and you shouldn't be upset. Anyway?
Bad. Oh no. It does sound like him. Oh no.
Yeah, he just reads in like a tone like that. It's really so dumb.
Oh no, it does sound like the Burger King foot lettuce guy. Now it's ruined. The illusion's ruined. Now I'm just gonna constantly hear this guy just go, number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you want is somebody to put their feet in your lettuce. Like, fuck me. Damn it, Matt. Damn it. Yeah, this whole situation is retarded, like, start to finish. I was so pissed. I wanted to go on Doc's stream, but I was having so many tech issues. I was ready to go on, and I was DMing Tomato Man if you didn't watch the beginning of the stream about what Sonny was saying to Bo Blacks, and that's how they got Sonny on. I was like, dude, like, tell Doc this. Like, that's... I wish I was fucking on
I've been trying to get in touch with Sonny. I would like to have him on our recording, but he doesn't have a Twitter. I went to his Discord.
I need to stop dying in the fucking nether. How about that? That's my goal.
Well, Sonny didn't, but I was like, at Sonny, would you mind reaching out to me? I would like to have you on.
Holy shit, dude.
Don't add Sonny in the server. Those are the rules. I was like, alright, well, whatever. But, yeah.
I was going to say, you can't potentially... Does he have a bot blocking DMs on Discord?
You gotta give a friend request, right? So I'll just give him a semi-friend request.
All right, hopefully he'll get back to you. I think that would be an interesting recording.
Yeah, because I got questions for the guy. And I also want to have the other guy on. What's his name?
Just stop.
No. Well, I mean, I don't think Just Stop. I've already said Dubas Goobas.
Dubas Goobas, he's a large ass channel. That would be
Yeah.
cool. I like Dubas's work. I like Leon on a stream was showing me all of his videos and shit, and I was like, this guy's funny. But like the situation between him and Sonny, I agree with you. If it was just a video exposing Sonny, it would have stood up on its own 2 feet. I think Sonny's kind of a dick for like harassing Goobas into thinking that he was transphobic, but like in the grand scheme of things, it's not as important as trying to connect LS Mark's relationship to Sonny's actions.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought it was a funny troll, but when he was on Doctor on the Radio, he kind of doubled down on the transphobia, and I don't agree with that. Like, it's so stupid. Like, I get it. Like, I thought it was funny. Like, you gotta pay $100 to fucking a charity site. You know, funny. No, in reality, I guess he's doubling down on the fact that he's being transphobic.
Yeah, so we have to understand like what was specifically said then. Double down. It's got to be something big, I guess.
I watched some of Sonny's videos, and he's pretty. Like, his take is usually if you say some slurs or something, it's all about context, and jokes are jokes. That was his take. So I think he has a bit of a
biases, maybe
bias against these guys because they're like the Daphne, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's I can see that. I can see that as a potential thing. I could, because the way that he was portraying himself on Docstream, like everyone defended him obviously because it was kind of like stupid to put the video in the first place, which we both agree on. But that's so weird. Because if he is okay with slurring shit, why would he try?
Fuck these guys! Fuck all of them. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. I'm kind of...
Can people, like, stop coming after me in the fucking nether? Nope.
Yeah. FPS Diesel, all these people feel like kids, motherfuckers involving in Discord servers 24/7. That's what it feels like, right? That's what, Matt, you're like a connoisseur of Discord and Tommy's Discord. Does this feel like a bunch of Discord spurs put video together?
This is a bunch of Discord spurs that have got like hundreds of thousands of subscribers. This is what it is.
Yeah, doesn't it come across like that?
No, this is like these 4 years ago. These guys were in Discord just being retards, right? It's the same retards. They just got hundreds of thousands of subscribers now.
Yeah, like now they have a platform to like ruin people's lives, and try to force people to divorce their wives.
You know, that was so crazy to me. I'm sorry.
What, the divorcing wife part?
Yeah, it's like, come on, people. Obviously you know nothing about life, so stay out of people's business.
But like, can you mind if I ask you this? What is the age range between you and your husband, Xylee?
10 years.
10 years, okay.
Yeah, I'm 10 years older than him.
Yeah, so like, in your perspective, because this is literally the situation. Mark was 17, 18 when they met and got married when they were 20 and she is 28. For you, in your situation, since you're the older individual in this relationship, do you think that Just Stop was justified to make it out that it was weird that they got married the way they did?
No, it's none of his damn business. If it's legal, it's none of your business.
Then,
if nobody's getting hurt, it's none of your business. And when I say getting hurt, I mean like physically.
Yeah, like DV or something.
Yeah.
But that's but that was the tone of the video. It came across that way.
Yeah, it was. It's
Oh my god, now I have to find my fucking shit again.
Shit happens in them relationship, and it's up to them to work it out or split. It's nobody else's business.
Yeah, like an example is like I've had relationships where I've broken up with somebody, we've slept with other people.
Fuck that Magma Cube, man.
We both kind of like shit talked each other and then got back together and we worked it out. Yeah, like it happens. It's not. Am I crazy saying that, Matt and Xylee, that happens all the time, or at least a majority of the time in a relationship?
That's why, that's why they say you want to be careful when you break up with somebody. You want to be careful on how you talk about them to your friends because you'll probably end up getting back with them. Especially
Exactly.
after the first breakup.
Smaggle the chat. Technically, Ellis Mark was hurt, so Xylee L. You're retarded, Smaggle. You're retarded. You're an actual retard.
I concur. I just don't say the word.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay.
Alright. So, Chris, so Michael Aurora knows a lot about these people?
So Michael knows a little bit about Daphne. Like, if Mike wants to jump in the call and kind of like revisit that, because he gave me like a short synopsis of like what Daphne is, what kind of person Daphne is. Michael wants to go back in the call. He can.
I need someone who knows all these people's lore to come on our report and explain it.
Yeah.
That's what I need someone like that.
Let me see if we can get a hold of Michael. Oh, I keep forgetting he's got no Discord name that he's fucking busy.
Yeah, the Discord name's kind of weird.
There we go.
FPS Diesel makes a very good point. Veronica's older, but Mark has more clout, so who groomed who? I mean...
That's a good fucking point! Wouldn't the power differential favor Mark?
I mean, in the court of public opinion.
Dude, the fact that he was like, well, you know, like, I made the video, and I just wanted the public to kind of, like, look at it more than anything and make the determination. I was like, you made that video based on how the public opinion will potentially sway in your favor? Are you out of your fucking mind? Like, you're making, like, commentary is to talk about people's shitty behavior, right? And to look at somebody in an objective light, not really objective, because some people are biased, but, like, the attempt is to objectively look at somebody and go, that guy's a bad motherfucker, or not a good motherfucker, you can laugh at the guy, right? But in this case, in this video, none of that was there. It was just like, I think he's in a toxic relationship, so I need the audience on my side, like Mark's audience, to convince him to divorce his wife.
Well, you know I don't agree with Keem.
Yeah.
However, when Keem joined that call, and at one point he told the guy on Doc's channel, he told the guy, listen, you could have just said, hey guys, here's some tea on this relationship, and kind of make fun of them, but he made it sound so serious, and it's like, dude.
Yeah, and that's where Keem's point came in, where he's like, why did the tone seem like she essayed him, or he essayed her, or like he hit her, or she hit him, like that's the tone. And there was a guy in my chat going, well, he had good intentions in this video. I was like, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with
they're
that.
probably saying that because Tomato Man said that.
But
Tomato Man said that, but I don't agree. I don't think, well, Keem may have had good intentions. He may have.
What a good intention would there be?
I don't know. I'm trying to not bury this dude, okay?
I buried Xylee, were you watching the stream all the way through? I buried this man. I buried this
Here's the thing, right?
I know, I was letting you be that cop.
Here's the thing. Alright, so Just Stop, right? He has 263,000 subscribers.
Oh, yeah, fuck that. Yeah, you're right.
And this video, when it was uploaded, all the comments were positive. All of them positive. The only criticism he was getting was from us. Dr. Radio, Nick, Bo Black, these guys. All the comments and stuff will throw him. He's fine. Alright, so if we shit on him, nothing's going to happen to him.
Yeah, true that.
Bury him.
Yeah.
Bury him now, Xylee. Bury him. What do you got to say?
It was a piece of shit move. It was a petty piece of shit. I need content move, honestly.
So you're saying it's from he wanted to make content out of it? Is that how it was perceived?
I think he got content brain. Honestly, I think he got content brain.
What do you think of this theory that Matt came forward with?
Okay, wait. What theory? I didn't hear
the one about Daphne.
I personally think Daphne was behind this all, pulling the strings, getting Just Stop to make the video, talking to him, be like, dude, yeah, I like your idea. Why don't you do this? Why don't you do this? I have this information here. How about we do this? And then maybe at some points, Just Stop was like, you know, this is getting a little crazy. I don't know. No. You're doing an amazing job. Here, watch this part. Yeah, you're doing a great job. You know, stuff like that. Really getting it going. Because the whole Sunny thing, Sunny is an antagonist to Daphne. Why attack Sonny in this situation, he's LS Mark's friend, cool, but it felt so forced to put that in there. You know what I mean? So, I don't know.
It felt a little
say,
shoehorned. It did.
The video did seem like there are ulterior motives that he has not spoken about. There were ulterior motives on there. This wasn't like, I'm concerned about a marriage. There was definitely ulterior motives. You might be right, Matt. That might be exactly what it is.
Because it comes across that way, right? Like, it really does, because he uses a reference for Sonny criticizing Daft Pina about their own internal beef.
Right.
That's what it kind of comes across about. Yeah, that... See, that...
Oh, shit, Matt, you might be right.
Yeah, right? Like, it sounds like that, right? When you look at it from that objective angle, it sounds weird.
Because, like, Just Stop is not a personal friend of LS Marks. They don't know each other that well. They're just acquaintances, right?
Barely.
They hung out a couple times. He said that, Just Stop said that on Doc on the radio. Why would he go to so much lengths to make a video on LS Mark exploiting the marriage that he has with his wife, putting out information about him being cheated on, all of this stuff? Why go this far? You know, someone had to talk him into this.
I have a question.
Hey, Matt, I'm going to send you something real quick.
I have a question.
Don't read it out loud.
How old is Just Stop?
Why'd you send me the N-word?
Why are you sending people the N-word?
Listen, I just tried to get Matt to say it.
Oh,
Listen,
okay.
all right?
Wait, before Bump.
No, that's Michael. That's Michael Alberto.
Oh, Michael. I thought that you were Bump. I wasn't looking at the damn Discord.
Wow.
Michael, I'm sorry. How old is Just Stop?
I think he's a younger guy. He's probably like,
I think he said 18. I think he said 18.
There's no way he's 18.
Just Stop is 18.
Yeah.
Just Stop is 18.
Damn.
Oh, well then shit. Yeah, ulterior motive.
How old is Daft Pina?
Daft Pina is, I think, 25. The Kiwi Farms Post, somebody just linked me, says he was
Hold on.
24.
Be careful. Hold on. Be careful with that, because somebody will call it grooming. Daft Pina's talking to an 18-year-old. Based on the logic of the fans, based on the logic from the fans that we heard from today, it sounds like grooming. An older man in a Discord with a younger person. Yes. Based on the logic from
He was apparently born November 5th, 1997.
I shouldn't be in here with Michael.
Yeah, you put him in me.
Apparently.
No, I'm joking.
No, that actually makes more sense to Matt's point, or Matt's theory, honestly. Because, I mean, I don't care what anybody says, this coming from an older person. 18-year-olds normally are pretty easy to talk into doing shit like that. Honestly.
To do things that they would consider being like, I don't know if I want to do this or not.
Like hype them up as in, no, it's a good thing, you should do it, blah 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 blah. I'm more inclined to lean into what Matt is saying, to be honest.
It makes sense when you think about it from like that section, right? Like I'm kind of.
I think Matt's right. I think Matt might be onto something.
Maybe. It really, we would need like some serious concrete proof.
We need a now recording investigation in this. That's what we need.
Yeah, get Beavers
Yeah,
on it.
good luck getting my co-host to give a shit about this.
Yeah, true.
Oh, are you serious? They don't care?
No, I think they care. Like, but I think I might be in. I think I'm in a little too deep now at this point.
Matt's got the cork board up with all the fucking all the lines.
Matt is the meme right now. Matt is the meme.
He's got all the cork boards up, all the pictures. He's like, Daft Pina did this. And there was a moment where he did that. Now there's a conspiracy happening.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Well, to be honest, when you do look at it again, like I stated before, look at it in that kind of volume, like that kind of vision, right? Where you're like, okay, let's remove the dark part, focus on the sunny part. I kind of am inclined to kind of look at Matt's side and go, that makes some sense. Because based on Daft Pina's history, and Michael, you explained Daft Pina to me. Like apparently, Matt is also kind of not so well articulated on Daft Pina like I am. I think I brought you in here just to like fill him in on what you know at least.
Yeah, so, like I was saying earlier, he used to be, I think he still is pretty popular. So there was like a big bandwagon, criticizing like Storytime animators, people like Odd Ones Out, Jaden Animations. And Daft Peanut made a very popular and controversial video about Jaden Animations. So she did a face reveal, and she like talked about like issues she had with like her self-esteem. I think she had like eating issues, and, like depression, like a bunch of stuff. And he made a video. I linked it to Chris. I DM'd it to you. It's like 30 minutes. I found a re-upload called like how she faked her face reveal. And it's a really like bizarre video where he plays like armchair like psychologist.
Basically, he's a piece of shit too, is what you're saying.
Basically, it was a very bizarre video. Although to be fair, I think he deleted the video, and I think he apologized to Jaden, and she forgave him. If I remember the lore correctly, it's like 5-year-old drama at this point. But yeah, there's like a bunch of like weird like drama.
Yeah,
I need somebody to investigate this and put it in a video so I can react.
Yeah, the animate. It just seems like the animation / art community or whatever the fuck you want to call these people.
They have the most retarded drama ever.
Yeah,
it's all so dumb.
Well, somebody brought it up to me. I was talking to Gar over the Rage, and he goes, "You do realize like a lot of the T community like went over to the art community because of the Creepshow art saga, right?" And I was like, "That's a good point."
Well, actually, the art community has always been filled with hope.
Yeah, but
they've always been filled with locals, and a lot of the tea community, they when the beauty drama community completely just died, they spread throughout. They went to anti-communities, they went to the art community, they literally spread out to everywhere.
Yeah, so they've been invaded, basically.
Yes. Well, I mean, they've come to the commentary community too.
Yeah, they're everywhere. What is it? Weird Color Guy with a 5. I do marriage counseling. I admit there are red flags, but I wouldn't say anything unless I knew the couple, and only to them. Yeah, it's almost like you're a professional.
That's the key. That's the key, and only to them. You know?
Yeah, like why make a public spectacle about it? It just seemed like he wanted to confirm his own biases and did everything he could to build up a case to show that it was toxic. Sure, there's probably a red flag. Well, a red flag that she's an alcoholic or an ex-alcoholic, depending on how you look at it. Then probably some mental things, but they maybe worked through it. She's probably getting better, and that's why they got married. Like, who are you to assume right off the bat that she's still in that negative place? Which is what the video did, is assuming that she's still in the negative place.
Now, did he actually get rid of it, or is it still on the list?
No, he said it was deleted. Let me double check. I'll click on the link because I have it in my chat with my team. Because I remember just watching it, and you're in the group chat. I told Bo Blacks I was watching this shit. Like,
yeah, that whole conversation was funny, especially when he's like, "How do you know all these people?" And I'm like, "Oh my god."
Yep, it's been removed. Video's been removed by Uploader. It's no longer on the channel.
I can't believe that video even got made.
Yeah, I know. I'm still in shock that it got made, Michael.
How did that even get past like pre-production? Like, dude, just stop. I've seen a few of his videos. They're pretty well done, and like they're animated, they're well voiced, they're well put together. So it's like I don't know how it got like completed and posted when it's like so bad. That's so unhinged.
Somebody pushed him to do it.
That's what I'm.
But
more and more.
So let me explain more of your theory to me, man.
All right. So the Sunny part, right? Daft Peanut and Sunny's made a couple of videos on Daft Peanut. I watched them. So there's obviously a bunch of issues with Daft Peanut.
Thank you guys so much for the donations today. They are really, really, really fucking nice. Empress with the 2 as an artist for a fucking insane shrew.
Yeah, the black guy vibe guy. Yeah. So like, why put that in your video? It's my theory basically is I think Daft Peanut had a lot to do with this. Kind of like orchestrated it, pulled the strings, being like, you should do this, you should schedule this, you should get in this interview, you do this, and he was in the call with LS Park and Just Stop, and yeah, I think he was pulling the strings.
Wait a minute, wasn't Daft Peanut the one that watched the video before he put it out for the public?
He was the one, yes, he reviewed the video,
yeah. I think that's one of something.
Maybe. It sounds plausible. Again, not to be, we can't confirm it, but the line, the points are connected somewhere potentially, but we're not sure where. We don't have proof, so it's a good theory that we can talk about publicly, and not say, yeah, that's true. You know what I mean? Allegations are evidence, guys.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe pulling the strings is like giving Fat Peanut too much credit. I don't know if he's like that intelligent that to be able to pull that off.
Michael goes, listen, he's just too retarded.
No, I think he probably did push him, and like, because like Daft Peanut watched it, so to just stop maybe like Daft Peanut's like a more like established creator. Like Richard D. Tom gives me advice, I just like take it. I'm like, okay, this guy like knows more than me, so maybe that's how I Just Stop felt with Daft Peanut, but like Daft Peanut definitely was like very biased.
Yeah.
Like wasn't very critical.
When I say pulling the strings, I'm being very hyperbolic. But what I'm saying is he's going to like Just Stop, maybe pitching the idea, or maybe Just Stop talking about it, and he's giving more information. Obviously,
he's
think,
like egging him on, basically.
Yeah, and I think Daft Peanut has an ulterior motive. Yeah, an ulterior motive. Exactly.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Has Daft Peanut said anything? I'm not like the most caught up on the Strum.
No,
I didn't think so.
They're pretty underground right now. Nobody's heard from them since. Nobody even heard from them during the video when it was made. Because it just seems like he's not saying anything. Like he's just staying out of the limelight at this point.
Yeah, I mean, Daft Peanut's channel is actually more dead than I realized. Yeah, I remember he used to get like hundreds of thousands per video. Now he's struggling to like break 100K per video.
Everybody's struggling on video views right now.
Oh, are they?
Yo, FPS Diesel.
Honestly,
Hold on, FBS Diesel with the base take. Daft Peanut is upset because LS Mark pulled a baddie who will draw.
See those people right there? Mm-hmm. When they get inside and find out this place doesn't serve food, they're gonna wish they had done this. Facts.
Get one favorite like a Big Mac or quarter pounder of cheese and get another for just $1 right now at McDonald's.
Team, it's been a grind, but I think I've aged you well. Some might say perfect. Who's ready to show 'em who's the cheesiest?
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back with a couple of new DSP stories. The first one is the thing that we all predicted at the very last second. Emil did a membership bomb, putting DSP over the 600 throughout the day. And the event, the Super Bowl Saturday event, will happen now, no matter if he dips or not below 600. We also saw this coming. It was the Hail Mary. It happens every single month at the exact same time, the exact same people. And then, in the second story, DSP has a brand new short. It's really stupid. It's from Warzone. He's really smug about it, and then he talked about how he wants to get more popular off these shorts. He wants to increase the engagement because of these shorts, and he talks about his future plans going forward. So sit back, enjoy the clip, and I'll see you on the other side.
Alright, so, let's talk about channel members. Because as you can see, we have some good updates. So, by the way, guys, 3 days left. Today, Monday, Tuesday. That's all we have left. The members go for this month. On Tuesday, 100 gifted memberships are going to expire. Yes, Jasper has a bow tie. Of course he does. He's a dapper cat. He has to wear a bow tie. He loves it. He actually is very upset he doesn't have a bow tie in. I don't know if they do that. Anyway, so channel membership. We only have until Tuesday to hit the goal because we have 100 gifted memberships hit on Christmas Eve, which is the 24th of December, which stands to reason that then on the 24th of January they're going to expire. Okay. So, if you would like to help this channel out, if you would like to help it grow and support, and also if you would like to see a very special event, the first of which I've ever done, happen, please consider either becoming a channel member, or on memberships that's lapsed, or gifting one or more memberships to the channel. Okay? First of all, what do you get for being a channel member? You get a highlighted name, both in stream chat and in the comments of videos. You get a chat crown badge to show how long you've been a supporter, both in the stream chat and in the comments of videos. You get access to all of my emotes here on DSP Gaming, and there's tons, alright? So you get them, again, in the chat and in the comments of videos. Also, you don't have to abide by the slow motor rules of the chat, meaning you can talk as much as you would like here in the chat, and you're not going to get moderated by the bot because you're talking too much. In addition to that, you get all these benefits from special events. We literally just mentioned how members get the biggest priority to get their questions answered for my bi-monthly show, Ask the King. In addition, when we do special events, for example, Viewer's Choice, which we're doing right now with Oblivion, members get to nominate games that get into the final vote ahead of everyone else. Same thing for when we do these marathons, and if people are voting for games for the marathon, typically members get to pick specifically a game that will be in the marathon. Okay? So members get tons and tons of benefits. Please consider becoming a member if you're not. Now, what are we talking about? What is at stake for the month of February? I'll show you. This is at stake. The Super Bowl Saturday Bash. You do not want to see me have a marathon where I dress up in NFL attire, where I have NFL-themed props. I'm eating sports-themed snacks and things that you can eat when you won't play games. Maybe have some beer, right? Do a variety of stuff on stream, including play retro games like Tecmo Super Bowl.
God damn it.
Old Super Bowl ads from yesteryear. And perhaps even
Fuck me.
30-man fantasy over-the-top battle royal in WWE 2K22. All of these things
Whatever.
will take place on Saturday, February 11th, if we hit the members goal. But we didn't hit the members
I need like a safe way down there now.
I would love to start getting stuff ready. I want to start ordering stuff ahead of time, right? So I have it in place, but we have to hit the goal. So again, if you're not a member, if you were thinking of becoming a member, supporting the channel, maybe you're a frequenter here, and you see all these people sitting around with gray names because they're not members, and you want to help out the channel, please consider either becoming a member or gifting memberships to the channel. That helps an absolute ton, okay? So thank you in advance to anyone who contributes in this manner in any way. It really helps out a lot. Thank you, and we'll see what happens. We've got 3 days left. Again, today, Monday, Tuesday, that's it. By the end of Tuesday, if it doesn't happen, unless there's a miracle, because here's what's going to happen, we're going to lose 100 members. So let's say we go down to 400 members. I mean, technically, we could still make it if we get 200 memberships by the end of the month. I do find that a very hard pill to swallow, that would happen. But I guess we'll see what happens in the next few days, okay? What I would like to say is thank you to those who have done so in the last few days. If you haven't noticed, at the beginning of this week, we were at 500. We're at 536. That's great progress. So we really rallied. People are helping with this a lot, and I really appreciate that. Okay? So, thank you again in advance to anyone.
Turn your low energy into big fitness energy in 2023. Join Planet Fitness for $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime, and get energized with tons of equipment. Simply join.
If it's in any way here on the channel, in particular, anyone giving memberships right now, really appreciate it. Okay? Fair enough? Alright, so you guys know the ways you can support this channel. If you're having a good time on DSP Gaming, please give this stream a like. Liking helps a ton. If you're watching this video on demand, please consider giving it a like or leaving a comment for engagement purposes. You guys know super chat, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships, and tips all help this channel tremendously. I don't need to go into it in any watch. Well, Evil is here and just gifted 50 memberships. I was not expecting that. Evil H is here and just gifted 50 memberships. Congratulations to the following people: Talk Like a Seagull, Kagome, Jeff Sokol, Kevin Bernstein, Lemon Cat, Samir Mihai, Rotation, Vienna, VT Cycling, Jubar King, Shifty's 49ers Talk, Coney 31, Durin, Maguro-san, Jeremy Kyle, Nate Drake, UFC Chad, Pat G, Mike Smith, Marty McFly, that's the real one too, Jake Spector, Gaming Guru, JPEG, Jason the Artist, Astronaut, Let's see here. AC.
Alright, that's going to be the stream for tonight. Thanks for joining if you did. And yeah, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.
Hello,